everybody, this is Honesty. This is my first video, and today we are going to be talking about my 33rd week update. And obviously just a little bit up until my 33rd week of pregnancy. I have not did a video on my pregnancy at all. This pregnancy has been horrible. I have not had a chance to turn on that camera. As bad as I want to have recorded, I could not due to having heartburn every day of this pregnancy. I have not had a break. This baby has not given me a break. I have heartburn over every type of food and any type of climate. Air gives me heartburn. I've drunk water and water has given me heartburn. So hopefully and most likely this baby will be born with a head full of hair, enough for me, you, and your mama to put in a ponytail. Okay, so that's what I'm counting on. No bald head babies 2020. You know, but okay, so leading up to my 33rd week, just to give you a little background, I did find out that I was carrying when I was about 12 weeks. So I found out, to me, late, because I found out earlier before in my pregnancies that I had before this one, early. I found out as early as 3 weeks before. I just know my body. So this point, finding out at 12 weeks, well, just about 12 weeks. I think I was like 11 weeks and maybe 2 days when I found out. So when I did find out late, this is late to me, I was shocked. I'm not even going to lie. I was shocked because I had so much going on right then and there in my life that I did not pay attention to me not having a cycle for almost 2 months. And it was my second month when I found out, or when I started noticing, like, hey, what's going on? Maybe my cycle is changing from the beginning to the end of the month now that I'm going into fall time, because usually July is when my cycle will switch up. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not too much tripping. Let me just wait till the end of the month. Okay, yeah, that last day of the month is when I had scheduled my doctor's appointment, and I also took a pregnancy test. So I'm going to insert a picture of that in this video so y'all can see. Oh my God, when it popped up positive, I looked at the doctor. I said, I know you lying. You lying. You lying. You lying. You lying. You lying. Cause no way, Jose. I was working 2 jobs at that time, and I just had so much going on. Oh my God. This baby is going to be my 5th child. So I got my 4. My kids are pretty much spaced out, and I'm just like, at this time, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe that test. And it took me a while to really comprehend that I was actually pregnant. So we set up for an ultrasound, and I went in and did that, and I seen that baby, and I was like, I know, you lying. He got me. He got me. But that's cool, and that's all right. You know, as a mom, I've never had an abortion. So I'm just like, you know, I'm going to have to do what I got to do, let the father know, and, you know, and I can't be mad. I mean, it's another blessing on the way. It's another blessing on the way. So I told my kids, and they were all excited, and which is good. Of course, they're going to be excited. I mean, who don't want more siblings? But I was raised as the only child, so I was super spoiled. So I already knew as a woman that I wanted to have. When I was growing up, I'd be like, I want 10 kids because my house was so quiet. I was always with my cousins. You know, I didn't have that. Let me go knock on my sister's room. Let me go knock on my brother's room, see what they doing. So I didn't have all that. I just had a huge family of cousins, but I did not have my own siblings. So I knew from when I was young that I had wanted a big family. But the fifth one shocked me. I'm not going to lie. So I ended up taking the fetal DNA to find out the sex of the baby. I'm not the type to be like, I find out when a baby come. I'm the type of woman, I want to know so I can be prepared. And the shocking news of it's going to be a boy or a girl is good enough for me when I see it on the ultrasound. So I did go ahead and have my ultrasound, I want to say about 26 weeks when I found out or was able to actually see proof that it was, you know, the sex that it was from the fetal DNA testing. So when I took the ultrasound and it revealed again that my baby is a boy, I was so happy. I was so ecstatic. Taking the fetal DNA was actually my first time of doing that. So, you know, I was kind of skeptical about it, and you know, I was talking to the nurse like, have you done this before? And she's like, yeah, I've done it. And it's just so crazy how they can find out the sex of the baby through your blood, through your DNA. Yeah, okay, so we got a little prince on the way. So this will be my second boy. His brother is 10 years old right now. So I'm so excited to have another little boy. I knew it was a boy off rip when I found out I was pregnant. And I was telling my kids, like, you know, just my symptoms being so different. I just felt in my heart it was a boy. So once the confirmation from the fetal DNA and the ultrasound that was a boy, my kids like, Mama, how did you know? Da, 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 da. I just knew, honey. I just knew it was a boy. I'm so happy that he is a boy. Even though this gives me heartburn, this is the only thing I can drink. This little boy, he's very picky. I will say, though, moving on into my 33rd week, I would say about 30 weeks, I'm able to, I had a pop once during this pregnancy. It was a cherry Dr. Pepper. I was so happy I was able to keep that down. I'm like, okay, now he's venturing out and he's allowing his mother to try different stuff. Once again, we'll provide him different stuff because I know what I love. So I'm like, okay, I was able to keep that down. And then during this week, my 33rd week, he's been craving orange juice. He got me craving orange juice. And I'm able to keep it down. I'll have like a little burning sensation, but it doesn't make me throw up. So that's good. But all through this pregnancy, this boy, he like, Mama, this all I need. This is all I need. So I have been drinking cases and cases and cases and cases of water. I can go through a whole case of water in 24 hours. Like, I have to stay hydrated. I'm very active, of course, because I do have, he has 4 older siblings. So I do so much during the day. And I know some things that I can't eat. Anything with a lot of grease in it, it will give me heartburn. I'm going to throw that right back up. He doesn't like greasy food. I mainly eat vegetables. So he loves vegetables. He loves broccoli. He approves of that. So I'm so happy because that's one of my favorite green foods. And spinach. So he does approve of that as well. I can keep that on in my life. Far as chips and stuff like that, that really gives me heartburns. Usually I would like, you know, just a lunch meat sandwich sometimes with plain chips. He's not on it. He don't like none of that salt, over excessive salt. Butter, I can't do that. Oh my God. And I really, really love butter. That's my downfall. And I cook with butter. So when I'm preparing my steaks, yes, I'm a steak and potato girl. Yes, I am. Okay. So when I am preparing that, I have to now just cook it with water, with, you know, with its natural juices, and I can't put no butter in that. He's not for that. He's not here for that. So my diet intake has been very limited and Pacific. I'm not too much of a poultry eating person. But Sam's Club does have these chicken nuggets, and he loves them, so I can eat them like they candy. And that's about it. It's like just those chicken nuggets and some steak, baby. That's it. And some McDonald's fries. Oof. And a whole bunch of vegetables and water. Ooh, that's dry. Okay, well, that's what he approves his mother of eating, and that's all I can eat. I'm not a big fruit person, and I haven't been craving fruit during this pregnancy either, which is wonderful because I cannot stand it. But I do like watermelon. So since they ain't in season, excuse me, we cool. So we don't need it. Now, my youngest child, she's 3. Okay, so that baby, she sleep in the bed with me. She is such a mama's girl. Yeah. She don't let me do nothing without her. Like, she is super attached to me. So she still sleep in my bed. And this girl, she flip-flop all through the night. She done kicked me a couple of times, and when she kicked my stomach, he kicking back. He like, who is that interrupting my sleep? I hit back, and I'm just like, it was one night she flipped over and kicked me. He kicked twice. I tried to move her, but she, you know, trying to fight me in her sleep, so she kicked me again. I almost threw her daggone leg across her neck. Girl, going somewhere with that. And he kicking back, and I'm like, y'all can't be having no sibling rivalry outside the womb and inside the room. You know, we slow it down. Just wait a second. So now I got to separate, you know, my 3-year-old and my stomach with a pillow. That's horrible. That is crazy. But they be getting into it, and he only in the womb. That's so funny. It's so cute. And every time she wake up, and if I tell her, like, you know, honey bunny, that's her nickname, honey bunny, today, you know, or last night, you kicked mommy. And she be like, oh, mommy, I'm so sorry. Is the baby okay? And, you know, when she calls him by his name, is he okay? Is he moving this morning? And I'm like, yeah, baby, he's fine. So she's really in tune with her baby brother. So she tells her siblings this is her baby, and y'all just around. Y'all just gonna help, but this her baby, period. Every time a package comes to the house for him, you know, she got to open it. She got to put up his clothes, everything, his diapers. She's helped me rearrange his little bassinet, told me where his swing should go, and just all type of stuff, asking me what his items are for, what they're used for. And when the baby tub came, oh my goodness, this girl was so excited. She couldn't believe it that a baby would have its own bathtub. Oh, she was blown away. It was so adorable. But she's going to be a great big sister. That little girl, she is highly advanced, okay? I'm going to have to get Honey Bunny in a video sooner or later so you all can meet her. But she is just, she's super advanced. She's super funny, very outspoken. So going on with this pregnancy, towards the end, I want to say like the month of December really got really good for me. It got really fun for me. I am so happy I am currently in my 8th month. I cannot wait to meet him. Like, I'm so ready to meet this baby and get my body back, okay? When she back, she back, all right? So today, which is a Saturday, actually my oldest daughter, who's 18, and my mother, we went and we toured the hospital where I will be having my baby boy, and it was so beautiful. Oh my goodness, that it's so beautiful. I'm so excited. At first I was so worried because I'm new to the area that I reside in, and I just needed to know, where the heck am I going to go when I have this baby? Because, honey, I would go all the way back to where I usually had my previous children, and a sister ain't trying to drive that far. So we went to a local hospital out here where I stay at, and I'm so glad I did. I feel so more well knowledgeable about what I'm going to have to do and how to do it, and where I'm going. That's my biggest thing. The rooms are so nice. So of course I will record, my family will record as much as possible when I am having him. So this is going to be my last child. I have a handful, my 5 blessings. I have 3 girls and 2 boys. Life is complete, okay? And I'm so excited. I can't hide it. I really can't. December was a really great month. Oh my goodness, the gifts that I got for him, what I've bought for him, being able to put everything together and just see, you know, your baby stuff, and, you know, really setting up the mood to welcome another blessing into the home. It was just such a relief. Christmas was so beautiful. But I'm trying to think if there anything else during my 33rd week. Oh, I hear a lot of women stating about, you know, the round ligament pain, you know, when your pelvic is, you know, beginning to open and that head is dropping down as well. So my previous pregnancies at 34 weeks, I mean, that's normal. Like, any woman should be going through that. Any woman right now. And it's horrible. Me, on the other hand, I have not witnessed it. Today is Saturday. I'll be 34 weeks on Tuesday. I can tell that he's dropped a little. I feel his head more downstairs, down there. So I feel him more, but I don't have round ligament pain. And that is so odd. So I try to research, like, if women absolutely don't have the pain. But I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, that is, you can get away with that. Like, you have to open up, okay? So he can drop down or she can drop down. That's just how nature go. So I'm like, dang. I hope he don't try to stay in here for like 40, 41, 42 weeks. Like, boy, you got to come. You got to please come at 37 weeks for your mama. I'm not trying to wait too long. So my due date is March 3rd. I'm hoping to have him at 37, 38 weeks. I really am, but I'm not all into that inducing labor by myself, or, you know, them little tricks and trades, and, you know, trying to really force my child out. I mean, if I got to suffer, I'ma suffer, but he gonna be baking in this oven until he's like, okay, mama, I got it. I'm complete. I'm ready to come out. I want my baby to be as healthy as possible, and I will never jeopardize my child's life by inducing labor on my own. I be seeing so many videos of that, and I be like, what? Why? Just let him finish baking in the oven. Honey, it's not that serious. You know, we are committed 10 months for these children. Let them do what they do. So, yeah, so I'm not into inducing labor or anything like that. I will not have an epidural. I'm going as natural as possible. I don't even want Pitocin. Baby, I'm going to be home laboring as much as possible before I go to the hospital. My last daughter, who is 3, I did have her naturally. And I loved it. I mean, the healing time was like that. The snapback was like, honey. I'm going to have to post up, when I'm done, a couple of pictures of my snapback after I had my 3-year-old. But this pregnancy, I've gained so far like 12 pounds. So snapback gonna be like snapback. It's not gonna be like snapback. So as long as he's out in February, my birthday is June. So I will be back, honey. I'm not worried about nothing at all. And I have so much to tell y'all. And hopefully y'all stay on this little journey with me. Me and my children, my girls, we are working on our business. So that's going to be awesome. That's going to be something that you can all look forward to this spring as well. And I will include you all on that, of course. What I have next coming up is I'm going to show you everything that how I packed for him. So since this is my 5th child, I know I don't need a lot of stuff, so I bought him like a little tote diaper bag. So we're going to keep it short and simple, baby. I don't pack like I'm moving into the hospital, okay? I pack like you see me today, I'm gone tomorrow, okay? Because I ain't trying to stay up in the hospital like that. I don't even like hospitals, and I just... get me home, get me to my baby, you know, don't be pressuring me with no immunization shots and this, that, and the third. We cool, we Gucci, we can go, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all what I have in his diaper bag. Far as my bag and what I'm taking, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do that, just depending on if people, you know, want to see that or not. But, I mean, that's my bag. That's my stuff. That's the mama stuff. Like, I'm not broadcasting what I have in my bag. All you need to know is that I'm having electronics there until this little boy comes. But, like I said, I'm going to labor as much as I can at home. Usually, my children come super fast. So, that's what I'm hoping with him. I am 33 weeks, soon to be 34. We are getting down to the nitty gritty. I am so happy. I'm going to insert my pregnancy test when I found out I was pregnant. I am going to also insert some of my snapback pictures after my 3-year-old, because it was real, baby. The snapback after having a baby natural hunty was snapback. It was beautiful. I will also include pictures of the baby bump as well. So, like I said, this is my first video for this pregnancy. I will also do more updates during this pregnancy as well. So hopefully you all stick tuned to what's coming up. You all be safe, love yourself, put nobody above your children or the Most High. You all have a safe and blessed continuous weekend. And it's Miss Honesty to you.